Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati. Today I have the August journal flip for you, and this will be the last time you see this layout, so I'm already thinking about making some changes for September. But if you are the first time watching my journal flip, I go quickly through what is here. So on this side I have my sleep tracking. So this is the score that Fitbit gives me. 100 is the best. I don't know, I have never gone, I think, over 92. So I'm usually in this 80 range. And then here is what time I woke up and how many hours I slept, and then the exercise for the day. Here I write if I went for a walk, and the big number is the minutes, and then I have now also written the kilometers and steps, and then here I write a short paragraph about the day, something special or just something I want to remember. And yes, of course, this is the only day from August. So that was all from July, but now you know the layout. And I choose one color per week. So I use mind liners for that. And then for drawing I use these Hobonichi stencils. And actually I especially enjoy about these that there is the grid behind. So I can match it perfectly, so it's not crooked, and I'm like that, so I have to have it like completely straight. So actually I have tried this one now also to use this, but it doesn't have the grid behind, so I don't have anything to, well, of course I have this, but it's like, if depending where I want it, it's not so easy to get it completely straight. So I haven't enjoyed this one for that reason so much, but I try to use this one now also, because here I broke my number 9, and here I broke my movie, this. So now I started to use this one a little bit more. And I just use this Hobonichi Jetstream pen to write and make the drawings. So I think this works very nice with the Tomo River paper. I think this was the most happiest day on that week, because Hobonichi released that they have the mint green Jetstream this year, and a spoon that you can't even use for eating. So I was so happy that those aren't anything that I would really want to have. So I was happy to skip buying any planners from Hobonichi for next year. So I'm not going to do my journaling in a weeks next year. And yes, that was a big part of it. So if the pen would have been some color that I really want, so then I would have probably bought a Weeks, but because it wasn't, I can happily skip it, because I don't like mint green, so I don't need a mint green Jetstream in my life. And the spoon was pretty cute, but I thought that it's stupid that I can't use it for eating. I know if it's not like, I wouldn't have maybe used it every day, but I just think if you make a spoon, please make it that I can really use it as a spoon. But that's just my thinking. Here I did some pen testing, so this is already a spoiler for my next spending video, because I bought some new pens. And here I started to track what Hobonichi like tells us from the new release, and here was the Michael Jackson cover, and it was a bit like kinda happy, but on the other hand I was like, really, you wanna make a Michael Jackson cover now? But now I'm a bit sad that they didn't release them. I would so have wanted to see what they were like, because I did enjoy Michael Jackson's music, so if there would have been a nice cover, I would have maybe wanted it, but at least for now they haven't released them, so let's wait and see. But then of course here comes the Animal Crossing cover that was already once sold out, but luckily I'm not a fan of that game. And here you have a my drawing skills. I have that kind of candle on my table now, so I wanted to draw it in my journal that I would remember it. And yes, that's freehand drawing. And yes, here was a happy day. And I already did the unboxing of these, so I went for a bike ride. I haven't ridden my bike for over a year, so I had to fix it first that it works, and then I went for a bicycle ride. It's 10k one way and 10k back home, but I really wanted to go and buy me some Midori Amity paper notebooks for my new lineup for next year. And it was a sunny day and I was so happy to be back on my bike, because it feels like freedom riding the bike, so that was a happy day for me. And yes, here my spouse got a new headset, so I wanted to draw that too. I think that looks pretty nice, don't you? Here was an important day. I started my decluttering, my never-ending decluttering. But it's I'm slowly getting there, but it takes too many years. But I can't do so much at once. But here I put all my washi in the storage that I have here on my desk, so that was already an accomplishment that I fit all in there. Now I have 12 boxes full of washi and I want to go down to 9. In one box I would want my white outs, one box with glue, and then one box for sticky notes. So I have to use like 30 rolls of washi so that I can have 3 empty boxes for those other things. But you have to have goals in your life, right? And then here I usually have had like a whole lot of pens on this desk, and it was always like, in my eyes, like a huge mess, because I use like, I don't know, about 10-20 pens at least every week, and they didn't fit in my pen pouch, and I didn't want to put my fountain pens in the pen pouch, so I had the pouch here full of stuff, then I had my fountain pens in front it, and it was always like a huge mess. And because I started this decluttering, so I decided that I put all my pens that I use in a drawer here on this desk. So when I want to use something, I just open the drawer. Here I can make a sound effect. That is what it sounds like when I open my drawer. And they are like so. This is like a very old table. I have 2 drawers, like one on each side, and they are so deep. So I can fit so many pens in each drawer. And yes, they both are full of pens now. And here you can see the line. So there opens like a mirror like this. So this is like a makeup table from the, I don't know, 70s, 60s, I don't know. But there I have like also a storage space, and there I have all my ink samples and bottles and some more pens, like my fountain pens that are not in use right now. So actually I have this desk full of pens and I'm so happy about it, and I'm so happy that the pens are now in the drawer here, so my desk is so much cleaner now and I have more space to be creative. So yes, that was a good decision. The weekend was a disappointment. Our car broke down, so we couldn't do what we were supposed to, go to the summer cottage, but we spent home trying to fix our car. Let's forget about that weekend. And then we come to the end. I don't know why I was sad that day, but it wasn't my day. Here, I don't know if you have watched that video. I did the first impression video about the Hobonichi release, and that was my first video on YouTube where I show my face. But I wanted to do it, and I did it, so I'm proud of myself. And here I decluttered our toilet. So of course that was it didn't take many minutes, but it was one step forward again. So because that was an easy success. It's such a small room, and it was totally renovated a year ago. So of course I have a year ago totally cleaned it, and so there wasn't so much extra stuff, but of course a little bit. So I was so happy that I get a cross, the toilet is done, I can move on to the next room. I like to feel like I'm successful, even though it's just a little small toilet, but it's one step further in my decluttering saga, so that was good. And here I was planning my 2022 lineup without Hobonichis, so I got that down. But it's how many months? 4 months? We have almost 4 months to go still, so I can still change my plans, but I'm not going to buy any Hobonichi planners. Let's keep it that way. But I can, and I probably will use some Hobonichi notebooks that I have bought previous years. So those will be probably in my lineup, but nothing new from Hobonichi. And then again, fixing the car. That's a never-ending saga also now, but let's hope that is now done. I don't want to fix the car anymore. That's it doesn't spark joy in me. Well, usually I'm just sitting there and keeping company to my spouse who's fixing it, but no, I would rather do something else on our free days. And then the last 2 days from August, I'm not going to show you because I changed the layout for this week, because it's the first week of September. You will see those last 2 days of August in my next journal flip. So you just have to wait and see. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I know there is a lot of new subscribers, so a very warm welcome to you if you are watching this video now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I see you soon. Bye bye.